Right, making new recording on the targeted individual program, United Kingdom. Just want to make a recording about. I'm just gonna have to answer the phone. Hang on. Right, sorry about that. I had to answer the phone. I was just going to get into that because I want to talk a bit about what I believe about the remote neural monitoring and how I kind of agree with Target in Aberdeen that they're using a supercomputer to orchestrate this. So today I'll go on to the gang stalking first. So today you will have seen my video where they were using the red cars, and as soon as I get to the top of the hill, the police car comes down. I go to my workplace and they've got the people there targeting me. One thing they've been doing is doing a very almost inaudible whistle the person's been doing. So it'll be like this is what they've been doing to me. Like that. They've been constantly doing that. And other people, as soon as I walk past them, they've been doing a loud whistle. A more normal sounding whistle. So, they've been targeting me. I mean, last night they pushed the boat out, they made my bus late, and then they sent a load of homosexual looking people past me, and at least 30 or 40 in, dresses and stuff. And they're trying to intimidate me. They had guys glaring at me, puffing their chests out, staring at me. So I just, and of course they're in red, but, I just ignore it and carry on. But yeah, they've been targeting me with the colour red, as you'll know from my latest video. But yeah, I want to talk about the remote neural monitoring. So I'll give you a prime example. I'm texting Target in Aberdeen about it, saying I was about to text anyway, saying how last night I went out, and I believe they can control animals. I know it sounds crazy, but when you think about it, with this mind control technology, what would be easier to control, an animal or a human? So I go out and I get to the entrance of the flats, and on the left side of the road leading to the main road outside the flats, there's a cat, a black cat, and to the right there's a fox, and they're perfectly in line with each other. So I'm like, what the fuck? I start walking towards it, like thinking, what the fuck? This is weird, because this was about 1 in the morning. And it's like me walking towards it, snapped them out of it, and the fox darted off. And then the cat kind of ran past me. It was very strange, and they can do this kind of stuff. Like to give you a perfect example, I was texting this message, I had a cup of tea, and then I was having a cup of tea, and my mind just went blank, and the tea just dropped out of my hand. Like seriously, it just dropped out of my hand and went all over me. And this has been happening a lot. I've noticed it. I've been spilling things, and it's usually things I like that'll spill. So this is the remote neural monitoring, them using this to affect me, to make my mind go blank, I believe anyway, and I just drop the tea and it spills all over me. And I'll give you another example of how this computer system can be used to coordinate things simultaneously. I believe it's controlling certain satellites with this technology. I know it sounds far-fetched, but I'm just telling you how it is, how I'm experiencing it. I believe it's controlling satellites that can track people's EM fields and can basically pick up people's EM fields and then send microwaves accurately to the area to be on the same frequency as their mind. And can manipulate them. That's just my belief. I mean, I don't know if I'm chipped or not. I could be, because I've had nasal exams once, and I know they can put the chip on you that way or through the ear. But yeah, that's just what I believe. I believe they have a supercomputer coupled with, in tandem with satellites that can basically scan areas and scan people's electromagnetic fields. That's just what I believe. So they can detect, because everyone's brain gives off a unique electromagnetic field. So if you're talking quantum computing, they can basically. I'm just gonna have to. Shit. Okay, that didn't smash. You see what I mean? Like, I just do that and I catch that. I've been having that happen to me all day, man. Like, seriously, man. But basically, I believe that it can make you do certain things that you're not aware of. It can't make you kill yourself, but it can make your mind go blank and make you influence your subconscious and sort of stuff like that. So, but yeah, like, go out last night and I was like, what the fuck? Because for one, why is the cat not scared of the fox? Why is it walking with the fox? Who's ever seen a cat walk with a fox like that? That's just weird. You know what I mean? It's just not something you see. You don't see cats walking alongside foxes. It just doesn't happen. They weren't even looking at each other. It was like they were being mind controlled to, well, I don't know, influence. I was saying mind control because it's an animal, but animals have minds, I guess. So it was being remotely influenced to come out when I was there. Just fucking weird. And another weird thing that's happening is, like, I've been getting, and this has happened a few times, but I've kind of passed it off. But it's happened twice. Like, just now when I started to make this video, my phone rang and it was my mum. And earlier, just when I was reading a message from Target in Aberdeen, as soon as I read the message, my phone rang. So this is how they mind control people. And I believe only a high-power computer can orchestrate this kind of stuff. It's not someone behind this technology. It is being... Because when you think about it, when, like, a cruise missile, that's not controlled by someone steering it. It's controlled by a computer. So I believe, like that, this technology is being controlled by a supercomputer. It is controlling it and doing the calculations to affect you. But it happened twice. As soon as literally, you'll see in this video, the minute I start recording this video, the phone rings. I've noticed it in other TI's videos as well. If you watch Nigel Nicholson's videos, you'll hear his phone ringing all the time in the background, a lot. So that's how they do it. But yeah, I just thought I'd record that.